How is it going, guys? Yas here from Trading Vanguard. I'm a technical trader who trades short squeeze, momentum and volatile stocks. All of the information shown in this video is not financial advice and just my opinion. So guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be continuing with another short squeeze review, and it's the ticker we have already looked at, and that's SIDU or SIDUS space. So yeah guys, without further ado, let's get stuck in for my update on SIDU. So let's switch on the drawings and see what's going on. So guys, as we already know, SIDU has been squeezing a lot recently, and what I wanted to let everyone know, from my opinion as a technical trader, I still believe that it has more room to run. And let me show you why that is. So we can see, guys, from the bottom of the trend channel, we can see that SIDU has squeezed to the highest price action so far, guys, just a little over, 300%, which is insane. And then if we measure out, it's squeezed from the most volatile price action to its highest point, just under 200%. So what is actually going on here, guys? So if we look at the chart, we can see it was, when was it? It was Monday, yeah. So Monday, we can see that SIDU, so on Friday, before that, we can see that we had our blue candlestick here, and this is confirmation for me on my chart that the bulls are stepping in. And then Monday, what happened, guys? We squeezed above the trend channel. Okay, and so this was our first attempt to kind of completely break out and start sort of ripping to the upside. What happened after that, guys? Let me zoom in just so you guys can have a better view, because I know there is a lot going on in my chart. Guys, we can see Monday, we broke out and had a high of $2.59. And what happened the day afterwards, guys? Guys, if you see here, the bulls tried to slam the price back down into the trend channel. But what happened? Clearly, apologies, the bears tried to slam the price back down into the trend channel. But what happened? We can see that the price recovered immediately. So this was clearly done in the aftermarket and pre-market. However, guys, in my opinion, you don't get more bullish than this, right? Clearly, the bulls have stepped in and bought up their price action. And we can see a super bullish candlestick. And then again, same thing that happened yesterday, guys. The stock again tried to squeeze out of the trend channel, and that looks like the current pattern it's following now. So if I switch over to the 4-hour chart, guys, this is what I want everyone to kind of focus on, and why I think SIDU still has a bit more room to squeeze. Okay, so after the initial squeeze on Monday, guys, we can see we squeeze up to the top. And then automatically, guys, this was done in the after hours. And this is a very common thing when stock squeezes. A lot of people have their position shaken out or have their stop losses triggered with these institutions. And what they do, guys, is they do it when it's pre-market or after hours. And that's when they hit the slam order and they just slam the price back down. And what I can see here, guys, is clearly the bulls have slammed the price down. But what's happened here, guys? I want you guys to focus on these two candlesticks, guys. All right. Clearly, it's pretty much made of just two wicks. And what does this tell me? That there's a fight between the bulls and the bears. And guys, what's happened? The bulls are in control and again have continued their price action to the upside. And again, now we are on an uptrend to continue squeezing higher. So for me, when I see a stock like this squeeze, guys, it typically follows the same pattern over and over and over again, guys. I cannot tell you how many times I have traded stocks like this, and I just wanted to show you guys what tends to happen from my experience. All right, so when a stock squeezes, guys, what I will do is I will use the Fibonacci retracement. So what you would measure out is the bottom of where it started squeezing up to the highest top, including the wick of the price action. And then once the price starts to crash down, for me, when I know a squeeze is kind of done, is that the second daily candle would fall below the 786 all the way up to the 1618 level. Now guys, this is where I have identified as, for me, would probably be the end of the squeeze. So yeah guys, it's, if I zoom back out, so it will be squeeze to the top, and then the price will plummet around here, and then it will have a final what I would call a post squeeze. So it will come down to the 786 level all the way to the 1618, and clearly it's not applicable in this case, but I'm just giving you guys a sort of visual reference. So we got squeeze, comes down to the 786 level, and then it will come back to the golden pocket area, which is the 7 or the 618 level. Okay, now guys, why do I think it's still got more room to break out? Because the price did not drop in this level, and that's why I've marked in green. So you guys can see this shade here. This is where I have marked in green. And guys, clearly the bulls are still interested, and clearly the bulls have the control here. It's as simple as that. So guys, what do I predict? And more importantly, what do I want to see happen next? So first things first, guys, if you see on the RSI that I've got here, it's got a trend line, and now I do not want it to break this trend line whatsoever, guys. This tells me that, you know, we still have the buyers in, and we do not want it to drop. For me, the second we've broken this, that's when I'll probably start to review the position and see how the chart is, and this will give you guys the best indication that, you know, the bulls are no longer in control. All right. Yeah, however, guys, if we really want to rip up, if we really want this to continue squeezing to the next price level, and in my opinion, guys, I'm still going to stick to my guns. In the last video, I said the next price level for me would be $4.60. That's where the next open up gap is waiting, guys. So what do I want to see, guys, from the next trading day? Volume, volume, volume. Guys, on Monday, the stock had 382 million shares traded, okay? So if the stock will have that same amount of volume, if not even more, which would be better, then guys, we could be in for a roller coaster of a ride here, and I would have no issues in thinking the stock could easily come up to close this $4.60 gap. However, for me, guys, for me personally, that would probably be my personal exit. However, of course, it could have way more room to run, but what we'll do is we'll cross that bridge when we get there. All right, lastly, guys, of course, this is the stock market. You know, nothing is guaranteed, and the stock could completely tank on the next trading day, which means it could just come down and close all of these open gaps. So guys, just as much as I love open up gaps, so we can see on the chart here, the stock also has open down gaps, and it could easily come down literally with one candlestick and close all of these open down gaps to the downside. And then of course the stock could be in danger, in my opinion. If it does do that, the next buy-in level would probably be at the bottom of the trend channel, which means it will most likely create another all-time low. So guys, that's pretty much it for my update on SIDU. Let me know what you guys think. Is it a buy or is it a miss? Please let me know what your suggestion is in the comments section below. If you guys found this content useful, please drop me a like, and if you are a similar trader to myself, please consider subscribing, as I'll be posting similar content. Once again, I would like to say this video is not financial advice. Trading can be extremely risky, and you should always have a trading strategy to stay safe. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.